everybody, Nick McDonald speaking. In this week's free newsletter I want to have a look at a key level for the YM, which is the Dow Jones future, and what I think might play out this week. So firstly, looking at the level itself, you'll see I've marked a flat line on this chart, and it's around about the 10,540 level on the Dow futures. You'll see it's a precise point where prices tested recently twice, finding resistance there. It's also found resistance in the past. It's also found support there in the past. In fact, if we zoom right out, you'll see going all the way back into 2008, we also found support and resistance around this same level, and it's quite a precise level. Now, what makes this significant is that by the basic definition of a trend, the index futures here have started to uptrend now. So the Dow futures have made a higher low at this point, followed by a higher high. Now, the real test is going to come if we can push up through this resistance level now, and it's going to be looking quite bullish. So we have broken up, broken up through this old high here and made a new high. So we've got a high low followed by a high high. That's the definition of an uptrend. We've pulled back into the average. We've got a bullish candle on Friday, and now we're looking to break up through that and break this level this week. So it's a really significant level. It's a multi-year level, and it's going to be a very bullish sign if the Dow can break up through and hold that level. Now let me just illustrate by what might happen here by looking at some of the currencies. And let's go and have a look at the Aussie dollar first of all. Very, very similar position whereby the daily chart here of AUD USD had started to make higher lows. It came up, it put in a higher low again, having tested this previous high. So tested again, came back, made a higher low, broke up, and actually, for one day at least, failed again, and then broke up through, and has had now a multi-day rally and a nice move away up through that level. Let's also look at perhaps a more relevant example on GBP USD, and more closely related. And just having a look at this, you'll see the same thing. Here's the daily chart. We'd come up, we'd tested the really significant level, we'd failed, we'd come back up through, and just last week we broke through, and now we've had a multi-day rally through that level. Very, very similar situations there on both cable and the Aussie dollar as what we're seeing on the index market, and on the Dow. And what I'm expecting here is if we do break up through, now no predictions necessarily that we will, but I do maintain a slightly bullish stance on the index markets, and if the Dow can break up through here, I expect the Dow to be leading other markets, i.e. leading the S&P, the Nasdaq and the Russell, and this will be a very, very bullish sign, and I'd expect an up week this week with a nice little rally and slanting my intraday trades towards the long side for the week. So let's watch that level. It's about 10,540 on the index markets, on the Dow future, and let's watch that level and see if we can get up and hold through that early this week. Happy trading, everybody. Have a wonderful week's trading. Speak to you soon.